This is Andi Purewal for Boxing Social in association with Betfred, and I'm delighted to be joined by Ismael Salas. Ismael, first and foremost, how are you doing?
Yes, I'm doing very well, thank you. Everything is good. Just in the last part of the camp for the Yordenis Ugas last-minute change against Manny Pacquiao.
Ismael, it's an exciting time for you and for your gym, starting off with this weekend. Yordenis Ugas, as you mentioned, he faces Manny Pacquiao, somebody who many consider a legend of the sport. How excited are you for Yordenis and this opportunity?
Yeah, of course, this is another day in the office for us, you know. My gym always, I've been underdog, and we beat the odds. It's all about in our gym, you know. And to fight with Pacquiao, of course, is a legend. We have so much respect for him. But at the end of the day, we need to beat the guy. That's it. We got the right tool. We got the right guy to do that, you know. And the job being done. The job is done already. And unfortunately, we changed all the plan at the last minute. But Yordenis Ugas always had to fight like this, always been fighting like that. Since he got with me, he's already always last-minute change, and he's been beating everyone.
That's something I was going to say. You know, he has been used to having last-minute changes. So for Yordenis now, and he's facing somebody who is, like we say, a legend of the sport in Manny Pacquiao. What's the difference this time around, and how much of a difference will it make stepping in on short notice to face Manny Pacquiao?
Yeah, you know, we have, by luck, we have two great fighters, almost same size of Manny Pacquiao. So we've been doing all the homework you're seeing we're doing. Normally, we finish the sparring season from 10 days to a week before the fight. As you see, today is Tuesday. We are still doing some sparring, you know. But everything went fine. We have Joyce Ramirez. He's a great southpaw. And we have Claudio Marrero, another great southpaw. And then we switch, and we have to be ready. And conditioning way is ready. Only we have to switch from the plan we have to fight with the Fabian Maidana to Manny Pacquiao.
Just with this fight, you mentioned you've got the right tools. Yordenis has the right tools to beat Manny Pacquiao. What does he need to do on Saturday night to overcome Manny? You know, I spoke to Stitch Duran, and Stitch said Yordenis needs to be aggressive against Manny Pacquiao. Is that the key to victory?
Yeah, no. Everybody have their own view. We have our own view. We cannot tell you what we will do in the fight. We will do all the best to beat him. Everybody have a good, strong point. Everybody got a flaw, you know. Sure, they're checking us at the same time, you know. And one thing I can tell to everyone will be no easy night for Manny Pacquiao.
This victory, if you was to be victorious, Ismael, where would this rank in your career as a coach to be with Yordenis and to overcome Manny Pacquiao? Where would it stand in your career?
No, man, you know, it's for me, I don't look for anything. Only my fighter beat another guy. Manny Pacquiao lost one of my fighters back in Thailand. So for me to beat another guy is no. I am trainer. I will be a trainer. For me, I don't like to feel like a superstar. I like to be a simple trainer. This I am.
Ismael, I know that we haven't had a chance to catch up with, since Luis Arias' victory versus Jared Hurd. So I just want to go back because I know we're a little pushed for time. You've got stuff to do today. We've got the grand arrivals coming up as well. Just want to go back to that. Luis's win against Jared Hurd, brilliant victory, brilliant fight. How happy were you for him, and what did you make of his win?
Yeah, it was. You know, we was preparing for Jared Hurd. You know, and he did what we planned. And the plan came true. So that's why his victory was in the very dominant way, you know. It was great victory. It's like I tell you, every victory is another day in the office. So we look forward to go for the another step up.
What next for Luis? We saw the Charlo and Castano draw for the unified or the undisputed world title fight, which ended in a draw. Is Luis looking to face one of those, looking for a world title fight now?
Yes, of course. He just is already 2 weeks here in camp, and he started to, just to warming up. We start to do some go back to the fundamentals thing in boxing, and just waiting for when they decide when he will fight and against who. But for sure, we look for the bigger fight, because he already did to go to the bigger fight. Already is done.
Another man who you've worked with and you're still speaking to, as we spoke off camera, is Joyce. He recently fought against Carlos Takam. Firstly, Ismael, what did you make of his performance and his win?
Yeah, his performance, of course, he won. Definitely, he won. The referee stop, no stop, but if referee no stop, what the people say, they stop very early, for sure stop just after. Next round. I knew that. And Joyce show his dominant, his power, his amazing power. You saw Carlos Takam been fighting with the big guys and taking longer to take over him. Joyce just took less than anyone. And of course, they have many flaws in their fight. We was speaking to, I spoke yesterday with Joy about, he asked me, I sent to him a few details I saw. One of the things I see in Joyce is a kind of fighter, is a bit robotic because it's a big body. So to train guy like this is you need to work many coordination, many flexibility. So it's not only give to Yo strengthening and condition, to be very flexible, because his reaction time is different than another guy about his size. And for luck, I got the key for Joyce. I not say I am the best trainer, but I am the one who can make Joyce move to the direction he can be in the next level. So, but it's like that. I am here, as you see, I have many fighters, so many fighters coming in and out. And I open always my arm to Joyce, and just come and we will work.
Ismael, as I say, we are pushed slightly for time, so I've just got one more question. Obviously, Cuba, very successful at the Olympics, which have just finished in Tokyo. Just want to get your take on their success in boxing and how excited you are to see their careers continue to develop.
Yeah, I feel very happy, of course. I am Cuban, no? And this is another success of Cuban amateur boxing. And they show Cuba is now for many years already, been the number one in amateur boxing. I am very happy. I just seeing one thing I saw the Olympics. Everything was fine. Only one thing in the referee and judge, I don't know if someone else saw that, many rabbit punch, so many rabbit punch. I can count like 80%. It was a rabbit punch. All boxers did. And the referee did not seem like taking care of the rabbit punch as I seen in professional. So I only say that to the amateur boxing, please, because it's a health. Supposed to be amateur more safe than professional. So taking care of the rabbit punch, yeah.
Ismael, who was you most impressed by at the Olympics?
Wow, Andi La Cruz is, for me, is the from all boxers they got the gold medal, is the only one can be a good professional. Okay. Yeah, Andi Cruz, not De La Cruz. Oh, De La Cruz, it will be like his. But Andi Cruz, I see many tools. He was in the final with the American, and he showed his dominant. And really, he can be a good professional fighter if he like to be.
Right, Ismael, like I said, we're pushed for time. You've got to go. We've got a busy day. You've got the grand arrival's coming up in
Yes.
a couple of hours, so I appreciate you
Right.
letting me come down today. Thank you for speaking to me.
No problem. It's my pleasure. Always welcome.
Thank you, Ismael.